Hello, everyone. My name is Obaseki. We are back again with our political analysis on Nebo TV, and today I have a guest with me in the studio, Dr. Tony Osakwa Agbans, all the way from the UK. Thank you, Dr. Tony, for joining us on the show today.
Yeah, thank you, Nekbe. Good to be here on your program after a short while. Greetings to everyone watching us from all parts of the world. I will say good day because it's evening here, and I know some parts of the world is morning or afternoon. So good day, everyone.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for joining us today. And today we're here to discuss about Governor Obaseki. He said that though election will end the ideology of political godfatherism in the state. So before we go ahead and do the analysis of the comments, let me quickly read this about Governor Obaseki. Okay. Governor Godwin Obaseki of Edo on Thursday said that the September 19th governorship election will end the ideology of godfatherism in the state. He said that the election was very vital for not just the state, but the country at large, as the decision had to be made whether or not the state will move forward. Describing Edo Central Senatorial District of the state as PDP enclave, he urged members of the party and its supporters not to succumb to threats and intimidation in this upcoming election. Hello, Dr. Tony.
Yes, I can hear you. I'm listening to your narration.
So, Governor Obaseki said this next election will put an end to this idea of godfatherism in those states.
Definitely, Nekme. Definitely. Like I've mentioned on your program in the times past, this September 19th election in Edo State is going to be a watershed. Not just in Edo, but I think for democracy in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Yes, we hear Godfather. So people always ask, what is Godfather? I've done some little research, just to really, so that our people listening to us, people watching now, they can really understand what the implication of this godfatherism.
Godfatherism can be negative and positive, so we cannot just it can be positive as well.
Yes. So from my search, I found out that the word Godfather has a symbolic ring to it. Is a combination of two powerful words, God and Father. Two powerful words. So the terminology Godfather connotes power and control. And some people have even referred to Godfather as someone, or there's even a deity that is full of wrath. So when the governor was talking about the ideology of Godfather, I'm sure he knew exactly what he was saying. As somebody that have experienced the impact of a Godfather, which is what we are discussing today. So, like you have mentioned, it could be positive, it could be negative, but in the context of Nigerian democracy, in the context of our political orientation in Edo State, as we see it now, especially in the last, since our governor came in, we've seen a lot of negatives about Godfather. So we've seen a situation where someone who has been a state governor for 8 years, nobody worried him, nobody disturbed him. I'm talking of the sacked national chairman of the All Progressive Congress, Adams Oshomole. He was Edo State governor for 8 years. I can't recall him having anybody, challenging him. He was governor, and he was governor, and he was doing what he likes as governor.
Yes.
So why now that Godwin Obaseki has come in 2016, he has not even settled down, and then everything started unraveling. And I watched a video of Godwin Obaseki. Like I said, if I'm watching video, I look at body language, and I could see that Governor Obaseki said in that video, he said, the video went viral. He said he cannot be a governor and at the same time not be a governor. You must have seen that video.
Exactly. I haven't seen it.
Yeah. So he said he cannot be
Please
a governor.
Share it to me. Share it to my WhatsApp. Please.
Okay. Said I'll share it to your WhatsApp. Said he cannot be a governor at the same time not be a governor.
Exactly.
So, yeah, because Governor Obaseki was not ready to play the puppet for anybody. So if the Edo people have elected him, then Adeso Shomole should allow him be.
Yeah, be the governor. Yeah.
Be the governor.
Not governor in theory.
We had military governors, so I'm not going to talk about those ones. But the democratic governors I have known in Edo, we had Chief John Odige Oyego. It was a democratically elected governor in Edo State. Then, following that, the next civilian governor we had was Chief Lucky and Nosaka Igbinedion. He was our governor. Then briefly we had Professor Osareme Osumbo. And then Adams Oshomole came in. So all these have been governors in Edo State. I cannot see, for instance, I've not seen anywhere where Lucky Igbinedion has been interfering in the affairs of the state. So somebody, you have done your tenure, then you chill, like the young boys of nowadays will say. Oshomole should take a chill. You relax and let the governor be. So, but now, Nekwe, the good thing about this election that is less than 1 month away now is that the Edo people have taken their decision. It's very obvious that Obaseki is a movement. Very, very obvious.
Yeah.
And Edo people are ready to stand by him.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that the nail on Godfatherism in Edo State, and then in general in Nigeria, will finally be hammered come 19 September 2020.
So many people are saying that Adams Oshomole is trying to replicate the legacy of Tinubu in Lagos. That's what many people are saying right now.
Yes, you are very correct, Nekpe. You are correct. Okay, look at the Tinubu the Edo no be Lagos slogan.
Yes.
It's almost like the slogan in Kogina, the Otoge word they were using in Kogi. Edo no be Lagos has turned to a political slogan. You know what happened in Lagos?
Yeah.
A seemingly performing governor was thrown off. But they almost want to play the same card in Edo with Governor Godwin Obaseki when he was, summarily denied the tickets. And you see everywhere globally, the practice is incumbent has the I've forgotten how they coined that word now. He has the first choice when you are an incumbent, except maybe you are not interested in going for a second term. And I have it on good authority that even the president gave instructions that Governor Godwin Obaseki, Governor Akeredolu of Ondo, that they should be given first choice.
Yes.
But we also
for the second term. Exactly.
Yeah, for second term.
That's what the president said because of their good work in their various states. Yes,
but
he said that.
Yeah, but we saw how the Shomole-led NWC of the APC, they just systematically edged Godwin Obaseki. Anyway, all that is history now. And then he moved away, and then he joined the People's Democratic Party, who openly welcomed him in. So after this election, I can assure you that after this election, there will not be any Godfather.
That's what Governor Obaseki just said, that
Yes.
this upcoming election will
Yes.
end the idea of political godfatherism in Edo State. We are looking at Nigeria as a whole, that if
Yes.
this will shape democracy in the country. Okay, few weeks ago, I featured a man from Calabar who is one of the biggest supporters of Governor Obaseki. He came to this show. I'm going to play the video. Right now, not only Edo citizens are supporting Governor Obaseki, there are some Nigerians who are saying that this Edo election is not only about Edo State, it's about democracy in Nigeria, that Governor Obaseki winning this upcoming election will help to shape democracy in Nigeria. So the same thing that he said when he came to the show. I'm going to play this video for the audience to watch.
There are so many things that you can do for the people, and when you satisfy the people, like Obaseki has done, that is why people support him. Even we that are non-Edo indigenous, who love progress, who love positive people, stick ahead and say that, look, I can campaign for him. Doesn't mean I must be in Edo. I use all means I could, like the media, all my friends I know in Edo State, people from my place I know in Edo State, people from Canada, US, UK that I know, I contacted them to say, please, if you have a friend or a family member that is in Edo State, please call that person, let them see reason why everybody should support Obaseki. And you see the mass exodus of people, not even few, the whole market, the whole street, the whole pensioners, anywhere you talk about, everybody is just, I need Obaseki. Wherever he goes, I will go there. That shows a lot of example, like what is happening in Ebonyi State.
Interesting.
Very, very.
Yeah, very interesting. You know what he said? He said they are calling their friends, if they have any friend in Edo State, encouraging them to vote for Governor Obaseki. That's what he said.
Yes,
Okay, he said everywhere I go, people are discussing about Governor Obaseki. They are saying good things about his work in Edo State. So those of us who are not Edo citizens, we are encouraging our friends in Edo State. Anybody we know to be Edo citizen, we are encouraging them to vote for Governor Obaseki. It just shows his great governance in the state, right?
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes. Really, looking at a man from Akwa
Calabar.
Ibom, yeah, Calabar, that's really, really amazing.
Yeah.
Cross River State or Akwa Ibom, whichever one, yeah. It goes to show what we were saying, that the death of Godfatherism in this Edo election is going to wipe away forever Godfatherism in Nigerian politics. Yes, this one is going to send a strong message to other parts of Nigeria that no more to Godfathers. Nigerians, Edo is going to be a watershed. Edo is going to be a reference point. And I can tell you, Nekman, that from next year, final year students in our tertiary institutions, they are going to be using this Edo 2020 election for their dissertation and thesis, masters and PhD and all that. So you are, because it's you can see the political space, the buzz around Governor Obaseki.
Yes.
I think the last time I came on this program, I was telling you my experience with an Igbo guy from Anambra who I met at the barbing saloon. So I was just speaking Edo language with the guy who was doing, yeah, and the guy just chipped in. I want to make sure say now Obaseki. I was like, and it's an Igbo from Anambra, and he was telling me, you know, when he visited, what he saw. So that time Obaseki just came in, and the guy was saying, make sure, for those who don't understand Pidgin English, what the guy was saying, that we Edolites and people residing in Edo should make sure that Obaseki is returned for another 4 years.
Yes.
Look, Nekman, let's politics aside.
Yes. People who are not Edo citizens.
Which aspect of Edo life has Obaseki and Phyllis Schreiber not impacted.
Exactly.
There's yes, I was posting on my Facebook page today a short video, of what was happening in previously 2011 to 2016. When Agberos will be chasing our commercial drivers, chasing private drivers all over the place. Agberos, non-state actors, they took over. They were dominating the whole space. So now Obaseki came and dislodged them. They have turned to lions and tigers.
Market women, they have their
me?
freedom now. They have their liberty. They can walk freely in the market. Nobody will.
Yes. And then they are saying, Obaseki brought POS, that machine that you used to collect money from. Yes. Obaseki has digitalized everything.
Exactly.
So I don't know what their problem is. So must we remain in the Stone Age in 2020, 20 years after the millennium? So sometimes I just look at them and I'm like, this is unbelievable. So I want to say again, every opportunity like this I have, I want to say again, Edolites, stand up for what you believe in. This is not the time to be intimidated, because again, you can say now, people are saying, there will be violence. Look, they cannot kill the mass of our people. A state of we are over 4 million in Edo. So everyone come out and vote, and make sure your vote counts. We all wait. After the voting, we wait. Then they announce the results. And then we take note. Thank God for social media. Let's see how they are going to change figures. It's not going to be possible.
We are encouraging the federal government to provide security for citizens.
Yes.
In this upcoming election. So that people will exercise their democratic rights and vote in this upcoming election. We are encouraging the federal government, because the police is under the federal government.
Yes, they control. Yeah,
they control the police. So that's what we are protesting for them to provide security for citizens. Otherwise, some Edo citizens might not vote, because some of them are already complaining about lack of security in the state right now, that they won't come out during the election period or the election day to vote, because they are scared. They don't want to be a victim of election violence. We have it in the history of Nigeria that elections are very, very violent in the country.
Yes. That's true, Nekwen. But my encouragement to Edo sons and daughters is this: we can take encouragement from what happened in Rivers State.
Okay.
When you look at what happened in Rivers, I don't think Edo has even gotten to that level. At some point, the security details of the state governor, Nyesom Wike, they were withdrawn.
Yeah, we discussed that several times.
Yes, that was just before the election, they were withdrawn. Wike was not being protected by ordinary citizens.
Yes.
So and Wike, he won the election.
Wike is a tough man.
Benue State Governor Oton, he won the election. Similar case like that of Governor Obaseki, he won the election. Then in Cross River, when the big man of Cross River politics, Senator Akpabio, when Akpabio changed political party, and he wanted to also play this Godfatherism thing, he lost. And the PDP candidate in Cross River is the governor there now. So there are examples to motivate us, to inspire us in Edo State.
Yes, that's what they said. They said this idea of Godfatherism is failing in Nigeria. Ole Tinubu was able to maintain power in Lagos State.
Yes. So, sorry, Nekwe. It's because Lagosians allowed it. They allowed it. And Ambode on his own didn't even put up a fight. So kudos to Governor Obaseki and his deputy Shaibu. They've put up a good fight. And with the support of the people, you can see that the election has even gone beyond Obaseki. It's not a political movement. And you can see the video you played now This is somebody that is not from Edo State.
It's not from Edo State. He said.
He
said they are campaigning for Governor Obaseki. He said, even though I'm not Edo citizen, but I'm campaigning for him. Encouraging my friends, anybody I know from Edo State, to vote for Governor Obaseki. That is very interesting. Very interesting. Honestly.
Nekpe, I know you've got a very short time for this program today. I just want to mention so that people we have something to take home. 2 characteristics of Godfathers.
Okay, please.
And these 2 characteristics I've already played out in Edo, but they have failed. Number 1, Godfathers, they believe that every man has a price. I've watched that film. There's actually a film called The Godfather.
The Godfather, yeah.
Many people have watched that film, yeah.
Yeah, I've watched it.
Originally, that film was released in 1972, but it's a generational film that people are still watching. So, so Godfather, they always believe that every man has a price. Then number 2, Godfathers, they always believe that they can make an offer to anybody and buy him over. I'll take, there's a line, one of the most popular lines from that Godfather film I mentioned. He said, I will make him an offer he can't refuse. I don't know, there's something that has been trending now, that the APC, the actual APC faction, the chairman, Aslem Ojeswa, he's been trending since yesterday that they offered him 100 million to endorse Yamo.
And he refused.
So you see, okay, look at some of the resignation we had in Edo State about a month ago. Have we had other resignations? The plot did not work.
I'll try to bring the chairman of APC to this show. I'll call him.
It will be nice to have him here.
Yes,
because he's not campaigning with them. We can't find. He's not campaigning with them.
I brought him to the show before. That was last 2 months.
Yeah. And he has even said he doesn't even have a candidate.
Yes, he said APC in Edo State have no candidates. That is what he has been saying right from the beginning.
Exactly.
So, because of the primaries that were conducted by APC was not constitutional. That's what he said.
Yeah. So these are the 2 major characteristics of Godfather. They believe every man has a price, but those citizens have shown that they don't have a price. We believe in good governance, which Governor Godwin Obaseki represents. In the clip I was telling you, look at how people, pensioners, they used to suffer, civil servants not being paid, and they do is predominantly a civil servant said, when they are not being paid, the economy doesn't move around, no money in circulation, heightened insecurity, and the governor has, changed all that.
The Edo State is not an industrialized state.
Exactly.
We don't have...
and it's even being industrialized now by this government.
But this government is bringing industry
before I forget this one. You know what Obaseki has always been saying? He has even said that truly, government has no business setting up businesses. Truly. It's government... All government needs to do is to provide an enabling environment. And that is precisely what he's doing. With the electricity project, with the
refineries. Refineries, the one I reported this morning. Oh, interesting.
And I even hear now that other state government, they want to copy our modular refinery model.
They have been replicating the policy of Governor Obaseki. It's not the first time. This is not the first time.
Lagos has bought over our Edo Pest program. So one person cannot just go and sit in his big house somewhere or in Abuja, and then he wants to, or somebody in Lagos wants to come and dictate to us that he's Godfather. Godfather of who? It's not going to happen.
Like what just happened to Aslem Ojeswa, the chairman of APC in Edo State, that they offered him 100 million naira, 100 million, right? 100 million naira to the camp, to support Yamu, right?
Yes. And even like we had for people, those that were resigning from the government of Edo State, it has been alleged that they were made offers which they accepted, and then they started resigning.
Some of them did it.
Even let me just add this one. Even for the campaign going on, I called. I made some phone calls to some of my cousins and nephews in Benin. I'm like, I take my call and I called them and said, how is the campaign going? I said, is it true that people are taking money to attend rallies, APC rallies and all that? They said, bros, not true. They sought 5K, 6K, 7K. Some self, they even give you 10K when they did desperate. So I said, and you guys are collecting. They say, bros, why not runs now? We they collect too. But GGO 4+4,
yes.
Drogba,
They said they just want to.
Yes,
they just want to complete the righteousness. They call it
exactly.
righteousness.
So you see some of the tricks of Godfatherism, because they believe they can buy. And when these people, when they spend all this money, spend, how are they going to recoup it?
Honestly, this
when they get in, they start stealing the money, and there will be no development.
You cannot expect them to invest heavily on a campaign like this. At the end of the day, not paying back. They might have borrowed this money from somewhere. They have to pay back after everything. All this pressure will go. The pressure or the burden will be placed on Edo State Treasury.
Yes,
definitely.
Yesterday we were in the Zoom meeting with His Excellency Edo State Governor, and somebody said that he doesn't even understand it. Where is the governor? Where is he getting money to do all the developmental projects? From where? That oil prices are falling, allocation to state have gone down. It's been the lowest ever. But work is going on everywhere. So a gentleman asked yesterday in that Zoom meeting that where is the money come? That it's amazing. And the secretary to Edo State government, who represented the governor in that meeting yesterday, Barrister Osade Oge, he said he appreciated the young man that asked the question. He said it's prudent management of resources, no wastage. So the money is being used for what it is meant for, and contracts are awarded at the price they should be awarded, not inflation.
Yes,
not inflation.
And
so a road that should cost 500 million. If when Godfathers want to approve that kind of road, they can approve it for 500 million road. They can make it 50 billion, and then they take the rest.
That's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. And moreover, what Governor Obaseki has been adopting in the state is this idea of a MOU.
They say MOU. I said MOU. Is it a new thing? Memorandum of Understanding. It's a document. An MOU is a document. It's binding.
Exactly. It helps to authentify the contracts.
Yeah, that's it. It's an authentication, just like you have said. Yeah, that is what is a document. So you cannot deviate when you have signed a memorandum of understanding. You cannot deviate from it. It's a legal document.
Yes.
So I said, what is wrong with that?
You know why? They are used to throwing contracts to talks in the streets.
Yes.
You cannot even read and write, let alone signing a document. That's why they are surprised that a governor came in adopting this idea of a memorandum of understanding. When you give contracts to talks in the street, what are you expecting? What are you expecting in return?
They don't have the capacity. They don't have the knowledge. They don't know what they are doing. They are only just to take money to the bank, and then they are happy. Why the people are suffering? So for the governor to have been able to touch all parts of Edo State, the 3 senatorial districts, is amazing. In 3 years and 10 months, it's unbelievable. So to me, I just see the governor is a magician. It's what he's doing with limited resources coming to state government in Nigeria. Edo State is not owing any worker a dime. Edo State is not owing pensioners a dime. Backlogs cleared.
Because the government is managing the states.
Yes.
He's managing the state. He's not joking. He's not playing around. He's not a drunkard either that will drink, then forget about contracts that were awarded to people. So this is a well-focused governor, very intelligent, educated governor that is trying to bring the Western structure of governance to Edo State. Obaseki will come back the second term and complete all the whole good work that he has started in Edo State. Look at the refineries. This morning when I was reporting the refinery, I was so happy. I have joy because they said the federal government commended Governor Obaseki for the refinery. 95% completed.
Yes. Look at the Otiomon power plant in Ologbo. I know Ologbo. I used to visit Ologbo when I was very young. Yeah. I had relatives there. So I know Ologbo. And I still have people there. The community is agog. They are happy. Because it's going to bring you see, when you look at projects cited in an environment, it brings the other secondary development to the people. To employ the indigenes of that place. Like that company will be there now. You will see restaurant will spring up. There will be housing will spring up.
Yes.
In Ologbo.
Other businesses, it will boost other businesses around the refineries.
So the things.
Yeah.
So for me, the like I said, I'm going to repeat it again. The nail of to finish Godfatherism will finally be hammered on the 19th of September 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Tony, for this wonderful show today. It was amazing. I love the quotes. I love the Godfather movie kind of a quote that you brought to the show today. Interesting. Anytime I feature you on this show, you always bring something intellectual to the show. That's what I love about you. Thank you so much. It was awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. Congratulations to you. I saw you collecting an award recently in Canada.
Oh no, February this year. I collected the award February this year.
Okay,
yes.
Well, it's just trending again now.
Yeah, my people on Facebook, they love it, especially those who are opposing me that I'm supporting Governor Obaseki, the EPM members. Some of them commented, they say, oh, so you are doing something good like this outside they're supporting Governor Obaseki. I never knew that. I was reading their comments. So interesting, so interesting.
Yes. Thank you for all you are doing.
Thank you.
You're almost like our cultural ambassador. I see. I've played a lot of videos on your channel on YouTube.
I like to sing too. You know that I sing a lot.
Yes, I played this song. Last week I saw the videos on Oba and all that. Yeah, really nice.
I love Benin. My culture. Yeah. You know, our Benin culture is very rich. So interesting. So interesting. Yeah. Thank you. And next time we're going to bring Dr. Agbons to this show again so that he will give us some quotes, some intellectual quotes we're going to be learning from him. He's a professor by profession, right? You're a professor. You're a professor there. You're a professor by profession.
So, no, not yet. Not yet. I'm not a professor yet, but aspiring.
Okay.
Aspiring,
so you soon be a professor now. I know for sure soon. Then you bring some intellectual quotes to the show so that we'll learn from you. So thank you guys for watching. And if today is your first time of visiting our YouTube channel, please consider subscribing as we continue to bring people to the show, just like Dr. Agbons today.
Okay, we'll see.